All right, so my paper piecing is done. If you wanted to make sure that everything was in really, really well and had good contact with the adhesive on the back, you can use the tape backing just to rub along it, make sure. The one thing that I didn't inlay is the little dots in the center of the flower, mainly because I wanted to keep my sanity. Those are just so tiny. So what I'm gonna do is just put a little bit of clear glitter in them. It's just gonna add a touch of sparkle. It's gonna remove any stickiness, although those pieces are so tiny that I highly doubt that if you put it in an envelope, the card in an envelope, it would stick to anything. But just to err on the side of caution. And after I do glitter, I always use the tape backing to rub it in. Just make sure it's got some good contact with the backing. So I did go ahead and trim this down just to straighten those edges out a little bit. So my black outline here is a little bit smaller than my card sample, but that's okay. The black outline is really just to make it pop and to give the technique a little bit of a backing while I'm doing it. So I'm gonna line it up on my card same way as I did for the last one. I'm just trying to get an even amount on the bottom and the top there, and then a same amount on the side. So I'm gonna use another stamp on this one here. So put it in my stamp positioner, hold it in place. And when you're positioning your stamps, make sure you've got clean stamps to do it, because if your stamps are dirty from the last time you used them, you can get a little bit of a mark on your card, and there's no way to remove that. So there we go. It's stamped totally fine, but if you wanted to stamp it again, all you would do, re-ink your stamp and just press it a second time. It does come a little bit darker when you do it that way, so if you wanted to have a little bit darker impression or whatever, that is a great way to do it. So there we go, another card, this one with some paper piecing inlay.